Main differences between wealthy and poor people. When you think about the differences between wealthy and poor people, you'll realize that wealthy people have some habits that differentiate them from poor people. A lot of it comes down to whether you have a rich or poor mindset. The difference between a rich and poor mindset can change how you think about the world and how you interact with your money. A wealthy mindset not only helps you make more money, but you learn how to manage and take care of your money. Without further ado, let's get into the main differences between wealthy and poor people. Number 1. Wealthy people make their money work for them. Rich people see every dollar as a seed that can be planted to earn $100 more, which can then be replanted to earn $1,000 more. Eventually, rich people get the choice to work or not, because they have already built multiple income streams that allow them to live their life the way they want. Poor people don't invest their money and are stuck working for the rest of their lives, because they don't see the opportunities. Job is their main income stream, and the more they will work, the more they will earn. But what they don't realize is that they're stuck working for someone else day in, day out. Number 2. Wealthy people are not handicapped by fear. It's imperative to realize that it's not necessary to try and get rid of your fears to succeed. Successful people have fears, doubts, and worries, but they don't let these feelings stop them. Unsuccessful people have fears, doubts, and worries too, so what's the difference? They let those feelings stop them. We need to set our mindsets and work towards our goals despite every fears we have, even when you're not in the mood to work on your free time. You'll need to sit down, take that notebook, take that pen and work, analyze, write down every important aspect and just start changing your mindset and change your life. If you're willing to do only what's easy, life will be hard. But if you're willing to do what's hard, life will be easy once you reach the top of the mountain. Either you're a person who will be stopped or you are a person who won't be stopped. You choose. Number 3. Poor people have poor money management skills. Money management wasn't a subject offered in school growing up, which is sad because unlike most other things taught, this is something people would need for their day-to-day activities. The single biggest difference between financial success and financial failure is how you manage your money. It's simple. To master money, you must manage money. Saying, "I'll start managing my money as soon as I get caught up," is like an overweight person saying, "I'll start exercising and dieting as soon as I lose 20 pounds. You must acquire the habits and skills of managing a small amount of money before you can have a large amount. Money is a big part of your life, and once you learn how to get your finances under control, all areas of your life will soar. It comes down to this: either you control the money or it controls you. To control money, you must manage it. Number 4. Rich mindsets are bigger than their problems. Getting rich is not a stroll in the park. It's a journey that is full of obstacles, twists, and detours. The simple fact is, success is messy. The road is fraught with pitfalls, and that's why most people don't take it. They don't want the problems. Therein lies one of the biggest differences between rich people and poor people. Rich and successful people are bigger than their problems, while poor and unsuccessful people are smaller than their problems. Poor people will do almost anything to avoid anything that looks like it could be a problem. They back away from challenges. The irony is that in their quest to make sure that they don't have problems, they have the biggest problem of all. They're broke and miserable. The secret to success is not to try to avoid or shrink your problems. It's to grow yourself so you're bigger than any problem. It's just an everyday occurrence, like getting dressed or brushing your teeth. Whether you are rich or poor, playing big or playing small, problems do not go away. If you're breathing, you will always have so-called problems. What's important to realize is that the size of the problem is never the real issue. What matters is the size of you. Remember, your wealth can only grow to the extent that you do. The idea is to grow yourself to a place where you can overcome any problems that get in your way of creating wealth and keeping it once you have it. Rich people do not back away from problems, do not avoid problems, and do not complain about problems. Rich people are financial warriors, and when a warrior is confronted with a challenge, they shout, "Bring it on!" Number 5. Wealthy people do not flaunt their wealth. The public perception of the rich is that they flaunt their wealth. We are lied to when they show the rich wearing designer clothes, taking fancy vacations they brag about, and having lavish parties. In reality, a very small number of the truly rich ever live this way, and most who do live this way are high-income earners who have almost nothing saved. Once the windfall of signing bonus or record contract is used up, they have nothing. Unfortunately, this image is compounded by marketing efforts to say that you have to spend money this way to become rich. Yet wasting money on fancy cars, expensive trips, and other trappings of success prevents you from doing so. That perpetual $5,000 a month car payment and the largest house you could afford to prevent you from becoming wealthy. Most real millionaires live in a house they can afford, and they prioritize paying off the mortgage. They own their cars for years and avoid car payments, though they may buy a used luxury car and keep it running for 10 years. They are content with what they have while they build their businesses and portfolios. And they earn their money honestly. There's a popular myth that most millionaires are liars and cheats. One lie is that the rich don't pay taxes, though the top 1% pays 40% of the taxes. Another lie is that rich are dishonest scammers, that they only got wealthy by hurting others. In reality, surveys show that the number one trait of millionaires that they consider key to success is integrity. You can't stay in business if you're known for scamming customers or being sued for fraud all the time. Nor can you create the quality relationships that are necessary to build a business network if you're a liar or cheat. And number 6. Generating momentum. Wealthy people seek to spend their time, resources, and energy on work that continues to pay off long after the effort has been invested. A rich mindset is all about getting a flywheel spinning, building momentum, creating systems that continue to generate value on their own, while poor people are all about short-term returns. Hours for dollars, resources invested without an immediate return are resources wasted. Investing is critical and you need to find space for it. Your 401k is a great start. Another area of focus is on your productivity. Number 7. Rich people focus on opportunities. While poor people focus on problems, wealthy people see an opportunity in every situation and work to explore it. Rich mindsets see potential growth. Poor mindsets see potential loss. Rich mindsets focus on the rewards. Poor mindsets focus on the risks. We're not merely talking about positive thinking here, we are talking about a habitual way of seeing the world. Poor people come from fear. Their minds are constantly scanning for what's wrong or what could go wrong in any situation. Their primary mindset is, what if it doesn't work? Or, more bluntly, it won't work. Rich people, as we discussed earlier, take responsibility for creating their life and come from the mindset, it'll work because I'll make it work. In the financial world, as in most other areas, the risk is directly proportionate to reward. Generally, the higher the reward, the higher the risk. People with rich mentalities are willing to take that risk. They work, exploit opportunities even when they don't have the expertise for it. They have confidence in their creativity, and they believe that they can always make their money back or succeed in another way. They look for ways to educate themselves to be better prepared for the task. On the other hand, poor people expect to fail. They lack confidence in themselves and their abilities, and they believe it will be catastrophic if things will not work out. You have to do something, buy something, or start something to succeed financially. You have to see profit opportunities all around you instead of focusing on ways of losing money. Number 8. Law of attrition. Wealthy people stick it out when the going gets tough, provided that the pursuit is worthwhile. They understand the idea of the dip, that anything worth doing will be hard. They also understand that the rewards are reaped by those who push through the difficulties of a pursuit precisely because the will to push through is scarce. But that isn't the same with poor people who stick things out due to stubbornness. They place too much importance on sunk costs. A lot of successes have been attributed to the war of attrition in both professional lifestyles and businesses. People quit, you need to outlast them. However, understanding that spent time and money is gone, their expenditure shouldn't heavily weigh on your decision. Number 9. Wealthy people understand the value of education. Education remains a major determinant of lifetime income. Note that this doesn't mean you have to go to an expensive private college or earn an advanced degree. However, you nearly guarantee you'll be poor if you don't finish high school. One difference between the rich versus the poor people is that while poor people are oblivious to the importance of constant learning, the rich understand the value of knowledge. They're not a part of the 40% of adults who don't crack open a book after graduating high school. They're reading industry publications to learn more about their field and excel at work. They're reading about money management and personal development so that they do better in life. They're constantly learning. They'll ensure that they keep up their certifications, and they'll proactively earn additional certifications to qualify for raises and promotions. Number 10. Rich people build multiple streams of income. This is probably the most important difference. The wealthy are known for their work ethic, but there are plenty of people who work hard but remain in poverty. There are several ways the rich work. One is that they devote time to planning their financial future. They save for retirement so that they have a passive stream of income before they have to retire from their job. They aggressively pay down debt and avoid taking on new debt so that their income goes further. They dedicate time to handling their investments while investing every month, whether it is a 401k or rental properties. If they own a business, they capitalize on it to generate additional income. It might be licensing intellectual property or renting out one of the suites to generate additional revenue. They may hold a day job, but they teach or consult on the side to earn additional income. This can be a form of rich management too, since it gives them a head start if they lose their job or simply want to start their own full-time business. Remember, for anyone to cross the line of poverty to wealth, you need to have a change of mindset. If you want to get rich, then you need to change your mindset and begin to see things from the perspective of the wealthy. Do you think you have the mindset of a rich or poor person? What could you do to become successful? Tell us in the comments below, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. If you enjoyed watching this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and turn the notification bell on so that you won't miss out on the upcoming content.